Hello and welcome back to another Grand Cross Age of Titans video. In today's video, we're going to go over the suspicious Alchemy Foundry. So obviously, this update came out a little bit ago and I did not do a video on it. I was just so darn busy with work and doing everything that I need to outside of the game, and I kind of just decided that I wasn't going to create a video on this entire update in Dev Note. But here we are. We're going to do a little bit of a walkthrough and explanation on this. So obviously I have the dev note pulled up here, and I was kind of messing around with it a little bit last night and trying to figure out how I wanted this video to go. So let's just kind of dive into it together. So obviously their dev team is trying to explore the best way to supply legendary Manastones, which are in high demand. Legendary Manastones are highly valued items that cannot be easily obtained. Should be more fun and rewarding. Okay. Bunny and Dice has served as the main supply. However, the current reward acquisition process through that event is rather simple and whatever. I personally like the Bunny and Dice. It's really expensive, but it is kind of fun to watch the little guy go. I know a lot of other games have wheels for prizes and everything like that. That is also fun because you can get speed ups, which are more than whatever we can get from the Bunny and Dice, and just some better rewards. So while many saviors have expressed a desire for more diverse content, we have felt the need to find solutions. So obviously this occurs whenever we are into Season 2, which is why my restart project has the Bunny and Dice coming up. I think it's either today because reset just hit, or tomorrow. It's a feature that allows you to acquire materials for specific event periods, combine them to craft items, which can be attained valuable rewards. Okay, well, obviously we all know that there are going to be some special monsters that appear on the land, which I will show you. This is the portion that I want to get to. So obviously we have to build it in the territory. To obtain the final reward, you must register the crafted items corresponding to the given theme in the codex. Okay. In the early stages, registration will be free of charge, but gems will be required to continue further registrations. The higher the theme levels of crafted items, the better rewards you can obtain. The foundry will be removed once it ends. Okay, so obviously that's not really going to give us a bunch of information. I do have this at level 3, which is interesting. So obviously there's going to be some monsters around the map, which is actually great for us right now because we are in KVK, and we are able to use those in order to progress more with the reputation point rankings. Although that is definitely not the best way to get them. Well, if we take a look around the map here, we go into here. So when we're on the map here, we're looking around for the monsters, like I was saying. So each zone is just going to get better. I don't really think the levels on these do much. So I don't know why in the world I'm all the way up there. So if we take a look at the level 38, it still looks like it's a possibility of 3s across the board. So if I go and get onto some territory, let's go over here. I think this is where I was originally anyway. So let's go into here, and let's just send out a march. Well, let's send out a bunch. I think this is it. Yep, this is the march that I use for stuff like that. And let's take a look and see what we're actually able to obtain, just for 5, and then we can kind of go from there. I know it's not going to be super accurate, but as you can tell, I do have some stuff down here. And while that is going, let's go ahead and take a look at the alchemy, because I know that there are 10 tiers that we do have to complete. So obviously we're going to have the codex portion. This is where we're able to exchange everything that we need. I did do a little bit of stuff and just exchanged one of these. So let's go ahead and keep going through all the rounds here. So right now we can still see a bunch of different stuff. We were able to get the second Mana Stone. Now we're up to 4 Mana Stones. Now we're up to 8 Manastones. 14. 23. Okay, this is a lot. 25, 27, 31, 34, 37, 38, 40, 48, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 59, 62, 65, 71, okay, 73, 76, 79, 82, 92 mana stones. Wow, that's a lot. So obviously we're in here, we got into the basket of what you have, recipes. We need to reach alchemy level 4, and I'm pretty sure how you do that is you have to wish upon, no, you have to go into here and craft stuff, and apparently that levels up your alchemy level. So you have to craft a certain amount, which it's really odd because you have to go up to 656 for level 5, and that is absolutely ridiculous. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got. So obviously you're still getting elixir if you're in KVK. I got 2 of the fairy dews. I got dark crystals and some frozen oils. I got a bunch of different stuff here. So obviously it can drop more than one quantity and a multitude of them. So I don't know if I'd really prefer this event over Bunyan Dice. I know that I honestly don't even know. It just seems like a lot of work for something that's kind of like but I mean, who knows at this point. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Can we get the specialty items from the invention tools? No, we cannot. Okay, so that kind of stinks too, because a lot of players do really enjoy using the invention tools for elixir gain. Well, that is pretty interesting. So let's go ahead and just farm a couple more of these just while we're sitting here and kind of learning about it. And let's claim this guy. Let's go ahead and go back over here. So I'm not entirely sure how much I'm gonna really enjoy this event. So I'm hoping that I can at least get to the next alchemy level. Oh, I already got it. It's level 4 now. What? Okay, yeah, so I got this. So now I can craft these. Holy moly. Okay, I need a bunch of stuff. How do I get that? Okay, so I need this. How do I get this, this, and this? Okay, so you literally have to hit a crazy amount of monsters in the field. So that is absolutely crazy. What the heck are they doing? Oh, they're hitting all the bunions and stuff. Okay, I'm doing a video. I don't particularly care about any of that stuff right now. So obviously you're going to need a whole bunch of AP in order to really do everything that is necessary for this event. I mean, I've seen a lot of players talk in the official chat and they're not particularly fond of this. So after just kind of seeing everyone talk, I don't really think it's going to be that worth it. But at the same time, if you need to push for some, you know, for some AP and you want some additional mana stones like I need for Thor, it's really not that bad. But what are you gonna do at the same time, right? There's only so much that we can really do. A lot of us have already been pushing very hard on the Elixir Lab, so for it to appear at this late in the game, especially when a lot of players are maxed or players are close to being, you know, where they really need to be, like I am, I don't know how much of a point it is to be like, hey, let's just throw this new event in here. Everyone's already gone through a bunch of their, you know, a bunch of their mana stones, and or not their Manastones, their AP. Is it cool that they're trying to give us something else to do? Yeah, but I mean, they've talked a lot about just fatigue and everything, and I'm pretty open and honest about it, and I'm pretty much getting drained from playing the game and doing as much as I have been with the Elixir Lab and my crazy sleep schedule, my work schedule, waking up at 4 in the morning, going to bed at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and I miss half the stuff. So literally everything that I've been farming here, all well, okay, like 92% of the 105,000 points I have here is just legitimately from me sitting here and attacking every single monster that I see. And now we're throwing in another event where, I mean, yeah, it's awesome. The mana stones are going to be great, but at the end of the day, once you get to a certain point, like I am with Thor, we go into our skills, the 70, 80 mana stones is going to get me to 5551. And for hours upon hours worth of work, I just don't know how much it's gonna prove to be great. I mean, those of you who've saved hundreds of thousands of AP and you're just like, okay, I'll just do this. I got a couple heroes I want to level up and everything. That's great, but especially with this stuff, you got to be super, super, super careful of what you hit, who you hit, when you hit. It really makes a big difference. And I mean, I know that I have a bunch of AP still in my thing. I think it's like 150,000 I still have right now. Yeah, 170,000. Obviously, I'll be able to max the Elixir Lab and do a video and show everything and show all the results, because obviously I didn't do the glitch that was in the deep play mission portion. But I don't know. I thought it would be a little bit more fun and a pack to buy, just something to do. I don't know. You look at some of these other games and there's typically some sort of a pack that'll help you get ahead a little bit. Just other stuff in the game to do. But it is something new, so I will give it a chance. I will continue hitting these monsters, and if I start screaming in any one of my Discord servers, you guys know exactly why. So obviously, we got a couple things going on in the server itself. So I plan to record as much as I can. I doubt I'm going to be able to live stream anything other than the actual fight into the next zone. And we will go from there. So as always, I know it wasn't a super exciting video, but if you guys stuck around to this point, I really, really, really appreciate it. Let's put your favorite food down in the comments if you made it to this point, just because why not. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great day or night, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace out.